What is good, everybody? Mikey T, the movie star. I am back to speak on some crazy breaking news from 50 Cent's annual Tycoon Weekend. But let me get everything situated in the studio as we get ready to go tonight. Y'all know what I'm messing with, man. We on that exotic pop, y'all. We on that exotic pop. I got the Soldier Boy joint, the pineapple soda. We got this new joint. Salute to my guy. Salute to my guy, Lil Flip, putting me on to the brand Exotic Pop. We got a few different topics to speak on. Make sure everybody's drinking right. Make sure y'all rolled up right. We got a few topics to speak on tonight. Definitely excited about the show. We got a little bit of a controversy going on right now with what allegedly happened at Tycoon Weekend. We're gonna have to speak on that because G Unit done ran down on Wack 100's affiliate. They done ran down on one of the Pretty Ricky group members, you know what I'm saying, they were actually pretty famous back in the day, you know what I mean? Pretty Ricky, they had a bunch of records. They'd come from Florida, you know what I mean? At that point in time, they were fusing the R&B with the hip hop. They got pretty lit for a minute, you know what I mean? No lie, Pretty Ricky got pretty lit for a minute. Not my style of music, but you could not deny the amount of records and the trends that they were actually setting back then. I remember I lived in Florida for a number of years. I actually met a couple dudes that were actually signed to the same people who had put Pretty Ricky out. But fast forward a decade and a half, nobody seems to care about that anymore. Fast forward a decade and a half, and it looks like all the rumors are right now that Pleasure P from Pretty Ricky had a altercation with G Unit. I guess we could call this the first G Unit altercation since what happened with Gunplay. Am I correct, y'all? Is this the first G Unit altercation since what happened with Gunplay? That's what we're talking about tonight. Marcus Cooper, Pleasure P, is denying it happened. He actually posted several pictures on the internet. I went to 50's page. I went to Uncle Murda's page. I went to Tony Yayo's page. When I do these reports, I want to get as much information as I can around the topic, you guys. Definitely appreciate everybody tapping in. I'm your host, Mikey T, the movie star. If you're just watching, man, tonight we is on that exotic pop. That's right, we're on that exotic pop. Shout out to my bro, Lil Flip. Shout out to my bro, Lil Flip. You know, we got that Big Hawk joint. We got that Big Hawk joint. Got that Fruit Punch. You know what I'm saying? We got all these joints, man. No lie. We got the Bun B. We got the Bun B, the Trill OG, the orange soda. They got that orange soda on deck. Shout out to Bun B. We also got that Wave Juice. We got that Wave Juice. Shout out to King Combs. Shout out to King Combs. You already know Diddy's son, man, doing his thing. He actually just did a new video with Kodak Black. He's really showing what he can do, man. He's really showing what he can do. And I appreciate Lil Flip for putting me on. But the Wave Juice, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to have to give that a try on the next episode, man. Definitely going to have to give that a try on the next episode. That's lit. And also, rest in peace. Rest in peace to Mac Dre. I'm sipping exotic juice. I'm sipping exotic pop, and I'm feeling myself. You heard? I'm sipping exotic pop, and I'm feeling myself. But let's get into the news for the day, man. I can't wait to drink that joint right there. Rest in peace, Mac Dre, one of the greatest of all time. They actually got a Big Pun joint. They got the Soldier Boy joint. They got a whole bunch of these drinks, man. And I'm glad Lil Flip actually sent the joints my way so I can endorse them on each and every episode that I do. I'm going to drink another juice every episode. I'm going to drink one of these joints every episode of the show just so I can give y'all some feedback as far, you know what I'm saying? But I did a new interview with Lil Flip. If you haven't seen it, make sure you go check that shit out. Tonight, I'm actually talking about this alleged run-in as well as Ralo coming home. That's right, you guys. Ralo has sent out a couple messages that I want to go over. First, just to catch everybody up to speed, Ralo had posted back in June saying that the judge sentenced on Ralo's Instagram. Follow Ralo on Instagram if you guys aren't. But he had posted the judge sentenced Ralo to 8 years in federal prison. He was given over 4 years credit for time served. The BOP has also credited him 1.5 years for good time. He was recommended 1 year ankle monitor after the halfway house approved his home address, which will bring him home to us late next year. But our goal is for him to complete his GED or RDAP drug program so we can get another year off of his sentence. That will bring him home to us in less than a year. We need a prayer. Hands. Hashtag free Ralo. Everybody keep your support up for Ralo because it looks like he's at the tail end of his stint. We all know Ralo has been locked up since 2018. April of 2018. So at this point in time, we are actually about 2 years and 3 to 4 months. You know what I'm saying? 2 years and 3 to 4 months past his incarceration date. And so he's also getting the 1.5 of good time. So that's going to bring him up to what's that? 3.5, about 4 years, just like they're saying, just about 4 years. Ralo posted more recently. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to check back in with Ralo, being that he's one of my favorite upcoming artists. You know what I mean? Ralo is a very intelligent artist, you guys. He actually came in the game and, worked with some of these artists that were going to blow up in the future. He worked with Lil Durk. He worked with Lil Baby, NBA Youngboy. He worked with all these guys. So it's like just because Ralo didn't necessarily match them when it came to his actual flow at that point in time, he built up his name to the point that we all actually remember him. And that is the point. The fact that he's doing this stint in prison, we actually all remember him. We see Yayo talk about it a lot. Tony Yayo talk and other rappers talking about the fact that they want to put in as much work as they can before they went and turned themselves in so they could actually be remembered. What's up, Upstate? Appreciate you tuning in. Appreciate you tuning in. Neighborhood All-Star John. What up, Akeem, Eric, Marcus42. Appreciate everybody tapping in. Share this video one time for me. Wanted to go in on this topic today. First of all, we're starting off with some good news. Looks like Ralo doesn't have that much time left. Now, how much time he's actually going to have to serve, I don't know in full. They say he was sentenced to 8 years. Somebody gets locked up in 2018. You would say that would put them home in 2026. But Ralo's team is very, very hopeful that Ralo will actually be coming home 2023. The date that I seem to remember have heard was October of 2023. So I want all of us to keep our hopes up. We need Ralo back on the street. That's right, fam, Goon. We need Ralo back out in the industry, making a name for himself like he once was. You know what I'm saying? When everybody else was going right, Ralo went left. You know what I'm saying? Everybody was doing what they wanted to do with money. What did Ralo do? Ralo took that bread, you guys. Ralo took that bread and he went to a homeless shelter one time. That's right. He threw a bunch of money at a homeless shelter when everybody else was spending their money on jewelry and everybody else was spending their money on strip clubs. You know what I'm saying? Like 50, they say 50 put 150K in the strip club is what Yayo was saying. We're going to get into all that though. Tycoon Weekend, big thing. We got a little controversy coming out of it though. Tycoon Weekend though. Definitely got to address all that. Got to address all the controversy from Tycoon Weekend. What's up? What's up? What's up, Jason? Appreciate you tapping in today. Upstate says good time will be sooner. Yeah, they're saying a year and a half in good time. They're saying a year and a half in good time, which definitely has my hopes high. You know what I'm saying? He's been locked up now, half of that sentence, over half of the sentence that they've given him. So more recently, Ralo said in 12 months and 9 days from today, on September 4th, 2023, my counselor will be putting me in for a halfway house. Them people left me in here for dead. I just wanted to show them I'm alive. I'm in great health and I can't wait to get up and shit on them every day for the rest of my life. When I land next year for trying to kick me while I was down, I'm nothing like them. You already know how I'm coming. We starting the countdown soon as the new year come in. Hashtag free Ralo. Everybody keep your hopes up for Ralo. You know what I'm saying? Keep your hopes up for Ralo, you guys. Like I said, man. Like I said, keep your hopes up for Ralo because it looks like he has a potential of actually coming home next year, you guys. There's a potential that Ralo comes home next year or gets into a halfway house next year so we can actually make the next steps to coming home. That's very impressive. You know what I mean? Ralo and his team are, constantly updating the internet, just like Max B was. You know what I mean? They're constantly updating the internet on what is going on with his case. Max B has a date, you guys. Max B's date is actually 2025. Max B's date is 2025. But y'all know what it is, man. Ralo hoping to come home in 2023. Y'all know what I'm going to be doing tonight. I'm going to be live at 10:30. I'm going to be live at my usual time tonight, 10:30. So I want y'all, if you're not subscribed, if you're watching me for the first time right now, I doubt, but we might have a few new people watching. Make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss me on live anytime I go up on this shit. Make sure you don't miss me anytime I go up on this live, you guys. Yeah, the rumors are that well, no, Joe, French Montana told the world that Max B is going to the camps this year, and that is one step closer to him actually coming home. Yeah, he's actually going to the camps this year. But I want everybody, listen, y'all, make sure you guys tune in tonight. I go live at 10:30 p.m., you guys. I go live at 10:30 p.m., so make sure you guys tune in at that time. You heard what I'm saying? Don't miss me on live at 10:30 p.m. tonight. I came on today. I wanted to do this earlier live. We're talking right now about Ralo. Obviously, I got a couple different topics for tonight, but I felt compelled to come on here and talk about Ralo with the new update on his case. Ralo is hopeful that he will be in a halfway house by 2023. How about that, you guys? Ralo is basically an artist who came up on the independent circuit. You know, the first time I really got an idea of who Ralo was is when he did a feature with Shorty Low. He actually did a feature with Shorty Low, rest in peace. And then he started popping up with these features from Future. You know, he had a relationship with Young Scooter where the pairing of Lincoln with Future was more natural than anybody else would get the opportunity. You know what I mean? If you get the opportunity to work with Future back then, it probably would have cost you 15, 20 grand. Nowadays, you better put a couple zeros behind that 15 and that 20 when you're dealing with Future. So he met him when the opportunity was right. You know, Future has always, Future started off, y'all remember, honest. Some of his album sales weren't the peak. They weren't the peak, but he had a lot of room to build. And look where Future is now, you guys. Look where Future is now. I remember seeing a video with Future and Young Thug was showing his $25,000 rings, and Future was showing off rings that were worth $250,000. There's levels to this shit, you guys. So they're saying that Tony Yayo and several G Unit goons got into it with Pleasure P from Pretty Ricky, aka Marcus Cooper. Now, Yayo apparently had a group of goons with him. And, I know a bunch of G Unit artists were out there celebrating in Houston. Everybody share this video one time. They G Unit rappers were out in Houston actually celebrating Tycoon Weekend. Everybody knew it was going down. Everybody knew it was going down. Why Ray J would be there? Why Ray J, the Wack 100 affiliate, would be there? I don't know. It's kind of like Slow Bucks popping up on the G Unit stage. It's kind of like you should know where not to be. But so, I actually wish I could get word from my guy. But they're saying that Pleasure P said something, I guess, that offended Tony Yayo. So there's a few videos on the internet that Pleasure P put on the internet, you guys. If you go to Pleasure P's Instagram, there's a few different videos. There's pictures. He actually posted a picture with Tony Yayo, a picture with Memphis Bleak. He actually posted pictures with 50 Cent performing. Some R&B shit. You know what I mean? So I'm really wondering if this whole story is cap. But you got to remember, when people record shit, they have the time to manipulate that evidence, the time to manipulate that footage. Yeah, they could have been having a great time. They could have been having a great time, you guys, until Marcus Cooper said the wrong thing. Until Pleasure P said the wrong thing. Hell, anybody. You know what I'm saying? Anybody, if you're in that group setting, if you step on somebody's shoe, it could be popping off. Please don't tell me what to report on, dude. If I see that Marcus Cooper is saying that he was cool with 50 Cent, I'm going to report the shit. If I see a picture of Marcus Cooper with Tony Yayo, I'm going to report the shit. Yeah, we all saw the video. It looks like the internet is capping. But we all know that people can post things on the internet after the fact to make themselves look good. So I'd appreciate it if some of the people out there who think, oh, we can talk to Mikey T, but we can't talk to academics. So I'm going to try to give Mikey T an idea of what to and what not to. Please check yourself at the front door. Check yourself out of the chat room as well. Because academics, Vlad, Joe Budden, Nori, Gilly the Kid, none of these bloggers would ever in their life respond to you. You know what I'm saying? So please don't take my kindness for weakness. Don't take my kindness for weakness. Don't take my kindness for weakness. So Ray J was on the scene. We all saw it. Marcus Cooper's camera caught Ray J on the scene. And we all know that Ray J is managed by Wack 100. One of the most hated in the industry. Apparently, G-Unit caught wind of it and backed his ass down. Apparently, they backed him down. And then it's so funny because the next thing we see is from 50 Cent saying no R&B singers, not more than one R&B singer is allowed. And I think we could all put our finger on it who the R&B singer is that 50 Cent messes with. You know what I got in the background, bro? We got that exotic pop. We got that exotic pop on deck. Bunch of flavors. New drink. Shout out to Lil Flip. Seeing some potential in what I'm doing. Sending the exotic pop. You already know. Exclusive endorsement with exotic pop. Salute my brother. Like I said, I cannot be censored. Marcus Cooper says it's cap. Tony Yayo, Uncle Murda, 50 Cent himself have not posted anything about the alleged altercation on their Instagram page, but 50 Cent had some very, very choice words for R&B singers. There also was activity on camera. There was camera activity, you guys. Couldn't see what was going down, but you could definitely tell something was going down. You could definitely tell something was going down, you guys. Check it out, man. Shout out to Bad Boy, King Combs. We got that wave juice, baby. We got that wave juice. Hell yeah, man. Like I said, I'm going to have to grab this one up next, man. You know what I'm saying? Get my Max B on. You know what I'm saying? Get my wave juice on. You know what I'm saying? I'm messing with this shit right here, man. I mess with the legends. We got that Mac Dre. You know what I'm saying? We got that Mac Dre exotic pop. I'm drinking exotic pop and I'm feeling myself. I'm blogging and I'm feeling myself. I'm feeling myself. Don't tell me to report on because I'm feeling myself. I'm feeling myself. You wouldn't go on MREC's page. You wouldn't go on 1090 Jake's page. You wouldn't go on any of these OGs' pages and tell them what to report on. So please, miss me with that shit. We all heard the news. Media Takeout has it up. We all heard the news. The news is that G-Unit done caught the R&B boys slipping. They done caught the R&B boys slipping. 50 said it, one R&B singer at a time. I can't say I disagree with 50 here. You know what I mean? I can't say I disagree with 50 Cent here. But I'll be real. Marcus Cooper is my guy. Pleasure P is my guy. I did an interview with Pleasure P back in the day. Pleasure P be at Circle House. Real cool dude. So that's why when the reports are coming out that Pleasure P said something crazy, Tony Yayo's not commenting on it. Everybody share this video one time. Tony Yayo's not commenting on it, you guys. Tony Yayo never comments on nothing. Tony Yayo is a real G. Tony Yayo doesn't be commenting on shit like that. Look at Yayo. He's doing a whole bunch of new interviews. Damn, that's a dope ass. Look at that shit right there, man. That's the OG right there. That's the OG right there. Y'all need to go tap in Exotic Pop. ExoticPop.com. Go place your orders. I'm going to get the code and all that. The code, the Mikey T, for the 10% off, 15% off, something like that. Let's be real about this, man. Ralo's talking about coming home. For everyone who's just tapping in, I'm not talking just about G-Unit backing down the R&B boys. Media, everybody's got it up. You know, I heard it yesterday night. I heard it last night that Tony Yayo and the G-Unit caught Pretty Ricky boys slipping. I heard about the shit last night. Should have jumped on it last night, to be honest with you. But I like the fact that I got a little bit more information right now. I went in, I like to do a little bit of research before I just jump on here, shoot my mouth off about something. So I went in and I looked at Marcus Cooper's page. I went in and I looked at it. Let me go see what notes I got about Marcus Cooper's page. So Marcus Cooper, aka Pleasure P, responded to the incident, posting a picture with Tony Yayo himself. They were doing some promotion for some bud. Tony Yayo, Memphis Bleak. He said, at Tony Yayo. He said, Tony Yayo is my dog. Tony Yayo is my dog. F y'all talking about. Mind your business and stop making shit up. It sounded good, right? With everything that Tony Yayo has going on right now, it sounded good. You know what I mean? Yayo's got the whole internet popping. Yayo's buzzing like crazy right now with all of his interviews. Shit, I think I'm even doing another Tony Yayo story tonight at 10:30. That's why I'm saying make sure you subscribe to the channel and make sure you tap in at 10:30. You don't want to miss my live videos. I'm letting y'all know today. Make sure you subscribe. You're not going to want to miss the video tonight at 10:30. Wack 100 addressing the snitching reports. Tony Yayo. Yeah, talking on some G-Unit shit. We got some shit to talk about tonight, but let's get into what Marcus Cooper said here, because he added Tony Yayo. He added Tony Yayo and he said, he's like, yo, Tony Yayo is my dog. F y'all talking about. F y'all talking about. Oh, they ran down on Pretty Ricky. F are y'all talking about. Good save. Good save right there. Yep, Yayo got that nice new charm, the passport gang charm. Shit looks dope as hell. Uncle Murda was out there looking like Ice-T, you know what I'm saying? Uncle Murda was no, not Ice-T, Mr. T, excuse me. He was out there feeling like he had like 5 chains on. No, it was 4, but he was feeling like he had 100 chains on. Tycoon Weekend. I'm saying there was obvious video evidence. There was obvious video evidence, man. You know what I'm saying? There was a whole scuffle that taken place. As much as people want to deny it, there was an obvious scuffle that took place. Judging by the videos that were released, the information that we've been given, it seems accurate. It seems like some shit got torn up. Now, I didn't examine it enough to realize if it was the same area as where 50 and Pleasure P actually were. Because at one point in time, 50 and Pleasure P were actually in the same room. 50, I believe, was performing with, guys, was it Trey Songz or Jeremiah that 50 was performing with? So let's get into this, right? So Marcus Cooper took it a step further. He actually addressed 50 Cent personally. He added him on Instagram. He said, at 50, when the R&B dudes come to the party, we turn shit up. We had a good time, man. Thanks for having us. And this is what I'm saying. 50 was actually vibing. 50 was actually vibing in the club with Marcus Houston at this point in time. They was actually vibing together, so it really didn't make any sense to me why there would be an altercation. But then what is reported out there is that, you know, Marcus Houston said the wrong thing. And we all know a friendly night at the club can turn crazy with just one sentence. One sentence that you say can pretty much change the whole demeanor of the night at the club. But another part that I did notice on Pleasure P's camera was Ray J being there. And Media Takeout has reported that Ray J got let off the hook. Ray J was on the scene, and you guys know, you got to know 50 and Ray J do have a bit of a prior relationship. 50 and Ray J do have a bit of a prior relationship. Ray J had screamed on Fab. Ray J had screamed on Fab, and then he was pretty much like, he screamed on Fab, and then he was pretty much like, ask 50, ask 50. Oh. He's like, ask 50 what happened. Everybody check it out. Check it out. Got that Bun B, Trill OG, orange soda, y'all. We rocking tonight, man. We rocking on the exotic pop tonight. Salute to Alabama's in the building. What's up with you? Alabama, you know we got that pineapple. This is my favorite joint right here. I be messing with the pineapple joints. We got the Big Pun. We got the Big Pun joint as well, you guys. We ain't playing. This has been one of my favorite joints. I really loved it when Fanta did the pineapple, but I like the more the old school joints and like the glass. But Fanta was cool for a minute with it. But much love to Exotic Pop. That's right. You're going to be seeing me on these joints for a minute. Shout out my guy Todd, Andy, Tyson. What's up with y'all? It's on the video, man. Go check it out for me, bro. I just ain't watching it right now. I just ain't watching that shit right now, to be honest with you, because I'm doing the stream. So, like I said, Marcus Cooper actually posted a video with Ray J and tagged 50, and he's like, "What they talking about? What they talking about? We had that shit lit. What they talking about? We had that shit lit." So I'm really finding myself wondering what actually happened here, you guys. You know what I mean? I'm really wondering what actually happened here. Is this true? Will Tony Yayo address it? Nobody seemed to address it on any of their pages. Let me take a look here, you guys. Uncle Murda posted a video. You know what I'm saying? Or let me get into 50's comments first if I got him here. 50 said, "We outside. We outside. No R&B singers. We want one at a time." Yeah, like one song at a time. You know what I mean? Like sometimes you don't need too many R&B singers is what 50 Cent is saying. Okay. We outside. Jesus. This was him and the DJ. It was that DJ from Texas that Rick Ross was messing with and was doing the whole Bel Air shit with for a second. Y'all know that DJ's name? Shout out the DJ's name because they was pretty lit out of Texas. So that's cool that 50's working with them. You know what I mean? And look at that right there. I just want to point that out. That DJ, he used to work with Rick Ross that works with Tycoon. 50 doesn't necessarily have a hate for somebody just because they've worked with Rick Ross in the past. Yeah, but my whole point about that Ray J Fabulous situation is that Ray J kind of ran back to 50 Cent looking for validation with it, which is kind of weak. You know what I mean? If you need validation from somebody else for what you're doing, then why even do it? You know what I mean? You got to be able to stand on what you're going to be able to stand on your own. Never mind if your big homie's going to think it's cool. That dude ain't even really your big homie. Because a lot of dudes out there do be caring what their big homie thinks, and there's nothing wrong with that. But if somebody is not evidently your big, are you signed a G Unit? Did you have a G Unit endorsement deal with Reebok? You know what I'm saying? Did 50 put you in the movie Before I Self-Destruct? When he was, so please don't tell me 50 wasn't doing movies. Because 50 was doing movies back then. Where does the relationship tie in? Everybody always wants to have a fictitious relationship with 50 Cent. Yo, what's he going to sign you as an R&B singer? 50 has never signed a male R&B singer. Maybe you could say Governor. You could say Olivia. We're talking females. You know what I'm saying? What male R&B singer did 50 ever sign? What business do you have at 50's event? What business do you have at 50's event, Ray J? After publicly embarrassing yourself at the BET Awards. I believe Wack 100 said you were drunk with the homies, just saying whatever the hell you wanted. I believe it was Wack 100 who put that out there about you. So now you just want to run into G Unit? Yo, when people run into G Unit, it doesn't always end up how they would. It doesn't always end up with a record deal, I'll tell you that much. Not every single person that runs into G Unit parlays it into a record deal. Let's be real. Yo, chill out, bro. What are you even saying? That's right. Free the bro AR Rab. Yo, Nick, what's poppin', G's? Yeah, you know, I always wish something more would happen with Governor. I'll be real with you guys. I always wish something more would happen with Governor, to be 100% real with you. You know what I'm saying? Governor should have got a little bit of a push, but I think I'm not really 100% sure about what happened with Governor, but I kind of feel like sometimes maybe when he would record hooks, they would just get used in other places. Maybe 50 would. I don't think 50 would. I don't really know, man. You know, there was just so many talent over at G Unit Records that everybody couldn't get an opportunity. You know what I mean? There was just so much talent over there. Was Governor on that? What was supposed to be? Was Governor on that 50 Cent song? Was it called "They Burn Me," which was supposed to be the first single off of the Before I Self Destruct album. "They Bleed Me" or something like that. 50 Cent featuring Governor, "My Life." So Uncle Murda actually oddly posted after 50 Cent said that, right? So Uncle Murda actually did a video with Jacquees, R&B singer. The R&B singer Jacquees, who's under Birdman and Cash Money Records. And he was like, excuse my language on this Sunday afternoon, but who the F said R&B is dead? How my boy Jacquees dropping his next month? My boy Jacquees is dropping next month. That's right. And they had a video where Jacquees was like, I don't even want to get crazy, but the album is done. I don't want to get crazy. I don't want to get crazy because Jacquees, you keep on telling us the albums are done. How many times, Jacquees, first of all, you know what I mean? Like, don't tell me the album's done, Jacquees. Show me the single. Show me the actual single that puts you on the level with an R&B singer that we actually like. That puts you on the level of Jeremiah. Do a hook that puts you on the level of Ty Dolla $ign. Do something like that that puts you on the level of one of these R&B singers that we actually like to listen to. Lloyd, you know what I mean? Because in all honesty, I've seen kind of what you've done a little bit, but I don't see where the connection is with Jacquees at this point. You know what I mean? It seems like his albums have been a little bit held up, you guys. His albums have been a little bit held up. I wonder why that is. You know what I mean? It sucks when you get a little bit of momentum, but then you can't drop the album. What do you mean by breezy? What do you mean by breezy, bro? Chris Brown? Sorry about the Jacquees rant. You know what I mean? Sorry about the Jacquees rant, but sometimes I just want better for these artists out there. You know, Jacquees caught a buzz for a little second. He caught a buzz for a little second, but the record sales just aren't really there. The music game has changed. You know what I'm saying? If you want to survive this day and age in this music industry, you better stream. You better make sure you're streaming. You better make sure people are watching you, and you better make sure they're watching you on replay. So I'll be back on here tonight, 10:30. But everybody make sure you watch this joint on replay right now, man. We spoke about Ralo. We spoke about all the alleged shit of G Unit running up on the R&B click. The R&B boys, Wack 100's affiliate, Wack 100's affiliate, Ray J. Wrong place, wrong time. Just like when the cameras snapped a photo of him eating a cup of noodles at the BET Awards, man. But yeah, everybody watching this video, I want you to follow me on social media. Follow me on Instagram so you can keep up to date with what I'm doing, you heard? I want everybody on this video to follow me on social media so you can stay up to date with what I'm doing. You heard? I'm going to be back here at 10 p.m. tonight. Make sure y'all hit that link right there. Come follow me on social media. I'm about to roll. I do got Twitter as well, my brother. I do got Twitter as well. It's MT Movie Star on Twitter if you guys want to follow me on Twitter. Shout out to my guy Lil Flip for putting me on. Shout out to my guy Lil Flip for putting me on to these joints right here. But I'll be back at 10:30 tonight, y'all. Make sure everybody taps in, man. Peace.